I'm Stephen Colbert. Just when you think things can't get any weirder, Trump cranks it up to 11 and then swallows the knob. Today, the president held a White House meeting with leaders in the restaurant industry.
Before we begin, fellas, how about some apps for the whole table?
Все? А вы документы показывали на границе?
А я доехал назад.
The topic was supposed to be reopening the economy, but then Trump started answering questions and it was TMI time. Because he got upset with the whistleblower Rick Bright, who said that Trump pressured him to support hydroxychloroquine for political reasons. And Trump then made this startling admission. That's why anyone takes an experimental drug treatment. We've all seen the pharmaceutical ads. Asked about what research he has that this is a preventative wonder drug. You know, I spent a lot of time unloading the fresh groceries that are the day's top stories, washing and drying every piece of produce and neatly arranging them in the high-end, freshly cleaned, touchscreen activated Sub-Zero refrigerator.
The curtains moved gently in the summer wind. The smell of flowers came in through the open window. And in the distance, there was the faint noise of London traffic. It was very peaceful in the artist's studio. Lord Henry Wotton was lying back in a large chair, smoking a cigarette. He was watching the blue smoke rise to the ceiling. And he was also watching his friend, Basil Hallward, the artist.
How you like me now? 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 Remember the time when I hit you up? Yeah, I was alive. That you can't give up. If I was
Basil was standing in front of a painting which was nearly finished. It was the portrait of a young man, a very beautiful young man. Basil and Lord Henry were good friends. They had studied at Oxford University together. Now they were both about 30 years old. Basil worked very hard.
she, oh, now would you see right through me? If I sing a sad, 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 sad song, would you give it to me? Would you? So how you
Lord Henry, who was called Harry by his friends, did not work at all. He was a rich man. He spent his money on expensive food and clothes and on valuable books and paintings. Lord Henry pointed towards the painting.
That is the best portrait you have ever painted, Basil, he said. You must show it in the best art gallery in London.
me now? How you like 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 me now?
Welcome to Demolition Ranch. I'm actually coming to you from after I filmed the video that you were, oh God, I have hiccups, about to watch. And it's because as soon as we finished that video, we came up with the best t-shirt idea ever. Why do I have hiccups right? You may remember we had a t-shirt a while back on OD Green, just like this. This is the worst. It was just like this, OD Green, and it said thick and had an M249 saw on it, a thick gun. And we did it for a limited run, and you...
Does that make you love me, baby? Does that make you want me, baby? Does that make you love me, baby? Does that make you want me,
This isn't funny anymore. You guys really liked it, and so months later we came out with the second installment, and we had a Glock. A Glock, and it said Butterface, and that was the second installment. It was also on an OD Green shirt.